Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you've got quarterbacks here, yes, that can throw the football, but they can also run it very well, too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
This will be taken very short. And not a great return here. He'll make it. Back only to the 10-yard line.
At their own 10-yard line.
Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw is Jackson. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. First down, here's a run with Peterson. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 44. After the interception, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. This will be caught by Randy Moss. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 out low. Hey, keep it up. Keep it up.
On first down, Peyton slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Second and 11 at the Buccaneers' 45-yard line.
They go play action now. Jackson, they'll roll him out right. Looking end zone for Jones. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Julio Jones, 45 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Flushed out right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 2nd down now. Peyton down to about the 22 here.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Fourth down, here's Jackson, escaping the pressure right. It's caught, Jones. Well, certainly not how they drew it up. A 4th down gamble turns into a 4th down scramble, but all is well. 1st down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. Eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Darnell Dackett. Excellent job on that play. A big loss. 18 yards. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to 4th down. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
This will be taken short. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Back to the ground. This time it's Peterson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Emmett. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Emmett. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jackson looking sideline, incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. And that will be incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Now Jan Stenerud on for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 53. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. After the sack on 1st down, Jackson, it's caught by Quincy Enunwa. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 8.
Set, hut. Okay, just like that. Just like that. Check.
On 3rd down, Peyton. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll go as a 1st down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the 2nd half.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Ready. March 43.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there.
he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now it's Jackson, flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep, and this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, 49ers. Walter Payton, 43 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit, get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what, whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever, this was a big score to start the second half.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start.
That's caught inside the 20. It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. 62 yards.
I don't think we'll ever get enough of watching one-handed catches, and when they pay off, they are spectacular. But how about the times they don't pay off and coaches go, two hands still works.
I know, but they go for them so often now that I'm almost starting to take them for granted.
Yeah, that's unbelievable, isn't it? Because these are sensational type plays. Especially
that one with a defender right there.
The 16-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They run the counter now. It's Peterson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. This will be a toss on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Jackson. James has got it. Complete. And they'll get him down short of the first down, right on the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Brian Burns. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. So they finally get their first trip to the red zone, and it ends with nothing.
And that's what I'm going to focus on with you because you teed it up really well. Finally get to the red zone. So it's got to be a little bit of frustration because they haven't moved the ball as well as they wanted to all game. Now they get there, but we got to go for it because we don't know if we're going to get back here again. We don't know how many opportunities because they've been sputtering a little bit.
Absolutely. At this stage in the second half, to get there and not get it for the first time, tough. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On the run, it's Bo Jackson. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Throwing is Jackson. Complete to Jones. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Rolling to his left. Open man here is Gentry. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Buccaneers 3.
On set, 3. March 43. Go.
Play action. Now Jackson. That's complete to his running back, Peyton. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense. Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage. Defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. They go play action with Jackson. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Darnell Dockett, his 2nd sack of the night. There's Jackson on 3rd and long. He wants it all for the end. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, listen, go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's James. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd and 12, Jackson looking middle, and it's incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Well, the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. They'll run on 1st down. James. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Throwing on second down. Jackson. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a gain of 16. First down, Tampa Bay. On first down, it's James. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Jackson now. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. Here we go on 4th down. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Eluding the pressure right. His throw incomplete. He was trying to get it to AP out of the backfield. And it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Jackson going to throw again. Peterson a first down and more. This is caught. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Again, Jackson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off with great anticipation. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Clay, the intended receiver.
Well, that's the danger of throwing the ball to that part of the field, because if it does get picked off, as we just saw there, they can run a long way. They're actually fortunate they didn't give up a touchdown in addition.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. He's going to go up top for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. To throw is Jackson. Throwing again. Flush to his right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So the victory here for San Francisco, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.